What's up guys, Daryl Production Studios here, and today I'm proud to bring you my long-awaited clone scouting base on Corrilia. Now this base has taken me about 3 months to build, and it is 3 of the big gray base plates, but if you include the roof it's 4. Now this is a critical scouting base on Corrilia for the Republic. So separatists are trying to take over the system, so they decided this was a good base to attack. Now we have the 501st defending the base, and some droids attacking. So I'll start with the droid side. Back behind the 2 corporate Alliance tank droids, we have a big kind of rock formation, which I think turned out really nice. Then on top of that we have one of my custom-made plants. Then we have another one next to it. Then we have 2 staps right there, and then they are going to take out, or attempt to take out, Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. Now in front of the 2 corporates we have a wave of droids. Now we have a wave of super battle droids in the back, and then a wave of regular battle droids at the front, with a droid commander right there. Now they are shooting at the 501st. Now the 501st in front of the base has 2 wooden barriers right there and right there. Now of course the Republic has guards out here at all times. So out here were ARC Trooper 5s and ARC Trooper Echo, and they each had a clone trainee. Well, both of their trainees died. There and there. Now, when the Republic realized they were under attack, they sent out more troops to come help. So, led by Captain Rex, coming out of the base, we have my custom Sergeant Apo, a plain Phase 2 white clone trooper. Tup is going to help 5s because if you watch the Season 6 story arc with them, you know they are good friends. Now, then you can kind of see the inside of the base from there. Now, I put a lot of work into figuring out how to properly detail the front of this base. I think it came out really nice with all the sloping I used, and like the flick fire missile pieces right there. It all turned out really nice, so I'll give you guys a nice view of that. Now the door would normally be ray shielded, but of course clones are coming out, so they're not going to have the ray shield on. So then we'll go up here to the roof. On the roof, it's my custom design for the roof that I've talked about in my updates. Now here we have the Republic AV-7 anti-vehicle cannon, which was defending the base. And the Separatists were smart. They took the corporates over there and put them back a few hundred yards so they were out of range of the cannon, until General Grievous came up here with his squad of commando droids and took it out. So as you can see, the commando droids have killed the pilot and he's kind of falling off of the cannon. And then General Grievous is kind of running at this clone trooper right here, and he's trying to defend himself against 4 commando droids and General Grievous. He's killed 1 commando droid, and I doubt he'll survive. So then we have Anakin's Jedi Interceptor here. So Anakin was flying in from talking to the Republic cruisers in orbit. When he saw the base was under attack, instead of coming in and landing in the hangar, he decided to keep on flying and try to take out those staps. Now here's another thing I don't usually do. So in my bases normally, I just don't have sidewalls so I can save on bricks. But here I put sidewalls in, and in the actual Star Wars universe, the base back here would actually be open because this is a hangar. So yeah guys, I'll give you another look at the MOC, then I'll take off the roof, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I've taken off the roof, and here's the inside of the base. Now this is a scouting base and it has like a lot of vehicles in it. So it's not going to be tiled and really nice, it's going to be more industrial. So the entire inside of the base is covered with these 8x8 grid plates. And each one that I could do, some of them in that security office or along that wall right there, this 4x4 or 2x2 stud place is covered. But on all the ones I could, I put a blue stud in the middle, and I think that came out really nice for the whole base. So I'll start along this wall here. We have 3 of the new bark speeders from the Battle on Seleucami set, and that looks really nice. And next to those we have a security station, which I'll get to in a minute. Then we have my 2 custom ATRTs with a staircase to a platform where the clones can get onto them, and then under them we have some red crates. So Clone Trooper Kix is already on his ATRT, and then we have just a plain Phase 2 white clone running to get to his. Now there's this control panel here where the clones would type in a code or whatever when they leave and when they get back, so the Republic knows where their ATRTs are at all times. And then if we keep going here, we have the power generator, which looks really nice. Then we have my custom jetpack squad standing around a hologram table with an admiral giving them orders for their mission, I guess. Now this hologram table is really cool because it's actually accurate to this MOC. We have the base right here. Then we have the wave of battle droids. Then we have the rock formation there, and then the 2 corporates. And I think that was really cool. I really wanted to incorporate that into my MOC. So yeah, then here under this platform is the entrance to the base. You guys can see outside there. And we have 4 501st Airbornes running out of the base. Then next to them we have a control panel for the ray shielded door. And yeah, so up here above them we have a platform with 2 medical beds and a clone trooper without his armor on one getting treated by a medical droid. Then next to that we have kind of a war preparation area. We have a helmet rack with 2 helmets for the 2 guys that are in the security station. Then we have a gun rack with 4 guns and 6 of Lego's printed thermal detonator pieces. I'm going to put you guys down and I'm going to take it off. Okay guys, so I got that taken off and I bumped the bark speeder, so ignore that, I'll fix that. So then we have the inside of the security station here. Now normally there would be 2x4s in here and in here, and then there would be 1 support column back here, but those went with the platform and I decided to take it out, and then there's a staircase. But in here we have a really cool looking window, I think. It's a new design for me, and I think it came out really awesome looking. Then we have a clone right there, and looking at a hologram table. And he's kind of leaning back in his chair talking to this clone, who has more like interplanetary scanners, I guess, just to like scan for incoming ships. And those 2 are talking. And then behind them you'll notice the really nice wall detailing I did. It inverts 1 stud, then goes down 3, and then slopes back out, and it has those grooves. And it goes like that all along the front wall. You can't really see it there, but it looks really nice. So yeah guys, I will make a cut here, put this base back together, and end off the video. Alright guys, so this is my Republic supply base on Corrilia. Now, I forgot to mention this in the beginning part, but this is my entry into LEGO Buff Productions MOC contest. Now, if you don't know who he is, go check his channel out. I will try to put a link in the description, but if I forget, I'm sorry. but he's a really awesome guy and makes cool videos. Yeah, go check him out. His contest ends the 31st of December, so if you're able to enter one, enter it, because I'd love to see you guys compete against me. Now, here's just another look at that detailing on the wall. I think that came out really nice. Now with the clone troopers running out, that looks cool. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get this to like 10 likes, that'd be cool. But subscribe, comment down below what you think of this MOC. Like me on Facebook. And yeah, that's it for this video guys. Until next time, this is Daryl Production Studios, signing off.